Welcome back to A Great Day Watching. We're going to keep the happiness and joy going.
I know, what an inspiring show. And we're so excited because the Museum of the Bible opens this Friday, November 17th.
So here to help kick off the festivities is four-time Grammy-nominated singer-songwriter Matthew West with his latest single, Broken Things. Take it away, Matthew.
If grace was a kingdom, I stopped at the gate, thinking I don't deserve to pass through after all the mistakes that I've made. Oh, but I heard a whisper as heaven bent down. It said, child, don't you know that the first will be last and the last get a crown? And now I'm just a beggar in the presence of a king. And I wish I could bring so much more. But if it's true that you use broken things, then here I am, Lord, I'm all yours. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The pages of history, they tell me it's true, that it's never the perfect, but it's always the ones with the scars that you use. Oh, it's the rebels and the prodigals, it's the humble and the weak, all the misfit heroes you chose. Tell me there's hope for sinners like me. And now I'm just a beggar in the presence of a king. And I wish I could bring so much more. But if it's true that you can use broken things, then here I am, Lord, I'm all yours. Ooh, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Grace is a kingdom with gates open wide, and there's a seat at the table just waiting for you. So come on inside.
What a beautiful song.
Thank you.
Tell me about this new album, All In. I see your arms wide open, and
All
it's just
In.
amazing.
Well, thank you. These songs were written sort of in answer to a question of, you know, what does it look like to go all in my life and reach the end with no regrets? You know, none of us are promised a single second of our lives. And so, you know, for me, it looks like going all in as a husband to my wife, and a best friend for her and a champion, as a father to my daughters. And sometimes we think about going all in being, what kind of big stuff can I do? If I'm not doing big stuff, am I making a difference? And I've started to realize, man, as I turn my attention even inside the four walls of my own home, sometimes what we think is the small stuff, like I watched your spot earlier about random acts of kindness, you know, that's how we can go all in every single day of our lives, by making a difference in the world around us.
You never know who you're going to affect. You never know who you're going to turn their day around. And your music is just so inspiring. I know some of us have kind of been geeking out that you were here today, because you just bring so much joy and so much light. Congratulations on the new album. I hear, is it Carrie Underwood that's in one of your videos?
Well, she might be one of the most expensive background singers I've ever had. It was so cool. She heard a song that I was recording for the album. It's a song called Something Greater, and the line says, I thought I moved to Nashville just to sign a record deal. And it's all about how, you know how you're moving in one direction with one goal in mind, and then you kind of have these aha moments along the way. It's funny, I auditioned for a record deal, and my wife, I didn't know it at the time, but she was in the audience. She worked at the record label, and I met her. So I like to say that I got a wife and a record deal in the same day. And so that song is inspired by, you know, I saw her face, and to think I thought I moved to Nashville to sign a record deal. The last verse says, 6 pounds, 10 ounces, I'm holding perfect in a little pink blanket.
Aww.
And I thought I moved to Nashville just to sign a record deal. I think that resonated with Carrie a little bit because all the musicians kind of have that story. We moved to Nashville with one thing in mind, and then better things and greater things happened. So I was honored that she sang with me.
Oh, that's so awesome.
We're just so happy for your success.
Well, thank you.
And what does it mean to be coming to DC to open for this amazing museum?
It's incredible. I tell you, last night I got a sneak peek. I performed at an event inside the Museum of the Bible. Unbelievable, state-of-the-art, just a beautiful museum, right up there with all the museums that I've visited throughout DC. And so it's exciting to see this amount of history around, you know, really the most significant book in history, and it's just amazing to watch. So I think many people are going to have an incredible education. It's for the whole family as well, and so I'm excited to be part of this grand opening, and excited to be here with you today to talk about it.
Well, thank you so much. I mean, such inspirational music. We hope we got your Wednesday motivation going this morning. Matthew West, thanks so much.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.